Hello, I'm Clentus and welcome to my YouTube channel. So I don't want to waste too much of your time. I just want to get right onto this because it has been weighing very heavily on my heart and I feel that I need to cough it out. Guys, YouTube in South Africa I think is under threat. The reason why I'm saying this is because there are some YouTubers that are coming up who are creating channels and they are not necessarily doing what YouTube is about. So I just want to create this video and remind people that when you create a YouTube channel, what this platform is about. And it is all about value proposition. If you are going to create a YouTube channel, what is your value proposition that you have for the people that are going to watch your channel? So I don't understand how you are adding value to anybody's life when your sole purpose is to decampaign, defame, and destroy other YouTubers that have been on this platform longer than you. It does not matter what the other YouTuber talks about on their channels. If I want to talk about me and my life and what's going on in my life, and I mention the names of the people in my family that I'm having issues with, and I'm using YouTube as a therapy session for me to vent out the things that I'm going through, even crying on the videos, what business is it of yours? If you don't want to see me vent, cry, and do all the things that I'm doing, all you have to do is click off. Hey, there's even a block button. You can ask YouTube not to recommend my videos to you. What's difficult with that? So the reason why I thought let me create this video is because I am seeing this trend is starting to gain momentum. More and more YouTubers that are coming up are doing these videos because they figured it out that if I am going to create a video about a big YouTuber that is quite popular in the country, I'm going to gain views and subscribers. Yes, you are going to gain views and subscribers if you are going to talk about a big YouTuber anywhere in the world. Now, if you are going to speak negative things about them, yes, you may even get even more views because you know what? I do believe, Mina, that people came on this earth for different purposes. Some people came to do good and spread goodness. Some people have come to spread darkness and evil. And now people that are creating this, I know some people are going to be defensive about what I'm saying or even offended by what I'm saying, but you need to look at it in that perspective. If you have not looked at it in that perspective, then I'm here to tell you that from where I'm standing, this is what I'm seeing, and that is my opinion. So if you are going to look at another YouTuber and think, you know, I can grow very quick if I'm going to talk about so and so. And when I talk about so and so, it's not going to be positive things because I don't want their channels to grow. I want to be the ish on these streets in South Africa. And then you execute your plan. And then while you're executing your plan, you defend yourself in your videos by saying, I have the freedom to express myself any way and anyhow I want. I can talk about anybody anyway and anyhow I want. But you forget one thing, that Section 36 of the South African Constitution does limit your freedom to express yourself freely about a person's name or a company's name or a legal company's name. So you can't just speak about me and say all the negative things and even add some salt and sugar as well as other spices on my name and think that I'm just going to roll over and play dead. It's not going to happen, especially if your commentary is malicious, because defamatory always comes with malicious intent, and that is what is going to get you sued. And just because you use words such as allegedly, you know, there's a very thin line between allegedly and facts. So you may think that because you said allegedly, it's going to slide. But yes, allegedly does protect you to a certain extent. But once you cross that line, then you are on the malicious ground and I can come for you. So I thought, okay, let me remind some of us why YouTube is here, what is the sole purpose of YouTube, so that you can rethink your content strategy, so that you do not find yourself going to court and defending yourself and asking for mercy that I've got children to feed, I have rent, I've got car to pay and a house to pay and all that stuff. Things that you should have thought about before you embarked on that strategy to destroy another YouTuber's name. So I would like to remind you now, guys, this channel is all about YouTube related stuff. I give tips, tricks, and hacks about how you can enjoy your YouTube journey as a South African or as a YouTuber anywhere in the world. Now, I want to remind you that YouTube is a business. I'm talking YouTube itself. It is a business. Now, imagine you talk about me in a negative light and then I take you to court. But in my papers, I also include YouTube because it is YouTube that provided this platform for you to be spreading lies about me. Now, YouTube finds itself as a defendant on a lawsuit because you are using that platform to defame me. Yes, YouTube will defend itself because it does have guidelines, it does have community guidelines, policies, and all the other stuff that protects it. But one thing for sure, YouTube is not going to be appreciative being a defendant on a lawsuit because of you. Now, that is strike one where YouTube may consider pulling out of South Africa. Simply because more and more people are taking each other to court because a YouTuber said something defamatory about another YouTuber and that YouTuber took that YouTuber to court, and now the YouTube name itself or the YouTube brand itself is now being tarnished in South Africa. So now tell me why the YouTube executives will be like, South Africa is way too risky for our business, and then they pull out. And when they pull out, guess who gets punished? Innocent YouTubers that do content like mine, YouTubers that do beauty, lifestyle, entertainment, and all the other stuff. They did not do anything wrong, but because you are here on earth to spread darkness, hence YouTube packs their bags and they leave. So YouTube is a business. You as a content creator on YouTube, your channel is a business as well. What do I mean by that? If you are going to create a YouTube channel, there's a potential that your channel might make you money in the future. By making money, I don't mean only with Google AdSense. I'm talking about brand deals. I'm talking about sponsorships. I'm talking about maybe a billionaire that likes your content and might want to work with you and pay you hundreds of thousands of dollars or even millions of dollars. So that is why it's important for you to treat your channel as a business. So now if your channel is all about destroying other YouTubers, what brand or what billionaire will want to collaborate with you? Because what value would you be adding on your community? YouTube is a platform that has made dreams come true. There are YouTubers who started out just like you and I. They are corporate company owners today. They have their own energy drink companies. They have their own makeup palette companies. They have their own fashion brands. They are making millions and millions of dollars every single month because they started just like you and I. Why? Because they treated their YouTube channels like a business, like a brand. So if you are going to talk about me in a negative light, how is that going to get you there? I also want to remind you that YouTube is a potential income stream. So whether you are working or you're a student or a stay-at-home mom or unemployed, YouTube is a best platform for you to start making an extra income stream for you. So I think that everybody in South Africa should own a YouTube channel and kind of like add on to their income and make it as a side hustle. If you're unemployed, use it as your employment platform. I also want to remind you that becoming a YouTuber, you will also gain some skills like editing, filming, graphic designing when you design your thumbnails, and also a transcriber when you write in your description box what your YouTube channel is all about, or the subtitles on your videos. So you gain some sort of skill that you can use outside of your channel and charge people to edit their videos or to write them scripts or produce their videos. I also want to remind you that once you start a YouTube channel and then you start having people trickling in, watching every video that you post, and also committed to your channel, that you become an influential being on the platform. So use your influence in adding value to the people that have subscribed to your channel, to the people that view your videos, but most of all, in your own life, because out of your channel you will be able to put food on the table, clothes on your back, have lights turned on in your house, rent, and all the other stuff. However, I want to warn that we need to stop getting YouTube used as a weapon against each other. What do I mean by that? Like I said, there are YouTubers that are coming up and they are creating content where they are speaking negative things about other YouTubers, basically decampaigning them, defaming them, and as a result turning a lot of South African YouTube users against that particular YouTuber that is being targeted. So I am saying to you, put an end to you being used on this platform as a weapon against another YouTuber, because that particular YouTuber, as I have said earlier, from where I am standing, their purpose here on earth is to spread hatred, darkness, and evil. And now they have targeted successful YouTubers, and now they are trying to destroy them by using you, influencing you to have animosity against a YouTuber that you never even met. You don't know who they are. All you know is that you sit and you watch their videos now and again. So I also want to remind you, if you don't like something on YouTube, I don't know what's so difficult with you going to another video, or better yet, block that particular YouTuber. Better yet, ask YouTube to stop recommending their videos to you. There is nothing difficult there. It's not like a math equation that you're going to have to sort out. All you do is just use your finger and press the block button. If you don't like something, that's what you do. You don't go now get influenced by Clantis who has a personal vendetta against another YouTuber, and then I'm using you to now have animosity that has no ground against that particular YouTuber. Because all that I'm doing is influencing you with my evil plan to destroy that YouTuber. So put an end to it. Don't support such content. Don't support such YouTubers. If you are going, also don't watch them, so that you do not have to make any comments in the comment section and say, you need to stop this. Just don't watch, and watch videos that add value to your life. Period. The other thing that I am very concerned about, not so long ago, I asked somebody to subscribe to my channel. This is a fellow black person, and that black person, I think they understand the whole concept of YouTube and social media these days, that you can actually earn money. And you know what he said? Ufuna ukuba rich ngami. You know, that statement is a powerful statement. That actually made me realize, the reason why black people don't support each other is because asifuni ukuthi another muntu omnyama to be rich ngathi. What is that? Yet other races, they rally around each other. That is why when you look at the top 10 richest YouTubers, you will see it's full of white people. Maybe a black person is one or two, simply because white people rally around each other. If you go to other countries like South America, Canada, UK, and elsewhere, YouTubers and YouTube users of that country that rally around all the YouTubers there, and hence YouTubers in those countries earn millions of dollars every single year. And in South Africa, you are still earning less than 15,000 Rand a month. You'll be lucky if you make 50,000 Rand a month. Let's be honest. All because asifuni ukuthi wena ube rich ngathi. Like, what kind of a mentality is that? We are our own enemy. Us black people to another black person. So why don't we adopt the same mentality and rally around each other? In fact, why don't we rally around each other so much so that we elevate some of our South African content creators onto the top 10 richest YouTubers in the world? We can do it. It doesn't matter whether the YouTuber is black, white, Indian, or colored. As long as the YouTuber is South African, let us rally around each other and support each other and elevate each other into that list. At least to the top 100 richest YouTubers in the world. We can do it. The other thing that we also need to guard against is using our freedom to express ourselves irresponsibly. Let us be responsible with what comes out of our mouth. Let us be responsible what comes out in our minds. Anything and everything that we say, it must be to build, not to destroy, especially not to destroy a fellow content creator. It does not add value to anybody. Not to you, not to anybody. So let's restore YouTube for what it's supposed to be. Value. Adding value to our communities. That is what we should be doing. Not be on each other's throats for absolutely no reason. If somebody speaks about themselves on their channels, that is their channel. If you don't like what you are hearing, go and click another video. You're not a retard. Go and click another video. If you don't like that video, there are billions of other videos on the platform that you can watch. It's not for you now to trip over your tripod and then start creating a whole 15-minute video about that YouTuber who speaks about themselves on their own channel. And then you defame them and you decampaign them and then you expect them to roll over and play dead. No, you're going to get sued. So as I've said, guys, I think if we are going to go on this trail, we may find ourselves high and dry when YouTube is going to pack up and leave. If YouTube does not pack up and go, there's a possibility that YouTube might get over-regulated here in South Africa, where we are going to lose a lot of features that we are currently enjoying as content creators on YouTube. So at the end of the day, we are going to have people that will be busy shooting themselves on the foot as well as the rest of us. So I plead with you, let us not support content creators that are creating videos about other content creators and painting them in a bad light. Don't even comment on their videos. Don't watch such content, because this is the content that is going to get us, all of us, in trouble with YouTube. So that is it, guys. That is what has been weighing heavy on my heart. I know I did not construct this video the way I wanted it. I'm glad that I've said most of the things that were in my heart. We need to have a conversation about this. We need to stop comparing other YouTubers against other YouTubers, because there's another video that I saw where a YouTuber was comparing one YouTuber from the other, and they were uplifting this other one and decampaigning the other. Basically, what that YouTuber was doing was taking bread from the other YouTuber's mouth, and that is not right. Anyways, guys, that is all that I wanted to say in this video before there is load shedding, because I think in the next 5 minutes the lights go out. So I want to say thank you for listening to me. Hopefully there are going to be some changes. I know I'm just a drop in the ocean on these streets, but I hope that you are going to share this video as far as wide as you can. And also, if you are not subscribed to my channel, do subscribe, because I speak all things related to YouTube on this channel. And don't forget to click the bell notification so that you get notified every time I drop a video. And please leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think about what I said in this video. And lastly, I will see you next time with a new video. Goodbye.